Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review. This time reviewing VH1's Family Reunion Love and Hip Hop Edition Season 3, Episode 1, called Sun-Dazed and Confused. And I'm just confused why we got half of the world's population on this show for Season 3. You got literally every cast member of all 4 seasons on this season for the Family Reunion. I'm exaggerating, but all right. So from what I've seen, the list of people I'm going to say, they all weren't present in this first episode, but from what I've seen in the previews and for this season on, it looked like it's going to be quite a few people. So this season is taking place in Jamaica. Spice let us know it's the first international family reunion. And I'm just like, Spice is only the third season, bro. It's like, it's one thing if it was like season 13, season 25. It's the third season, girl. I mean, listen, I'll give it to you. Yes, let's praise it that it's in Jamaica and you hosted and all that stuff, but it's only the third season. So, of course, we got Spice, and then she gets Amara to co-host with her. I seen some people on Twitter were a little confused. I guess that was the confusion for them because they were like, why are you not getting Safari to co-host this since it's in Jamaica? Which I can understand, but at the same time, who knows what the hell Safari got going on? She probably asked him first, and he's like, look, I can't be there all the days. I'll be there later on as a special guest type of thing because he's going to be in here too. He's not in this episode, but he's going to be in later on in the season, whatever. So, of course, we have Spice, Amara, Safari's coming later. We have Carly, Escalating. I forgot about Escalating, to be honest. When they showed her, I'm like, whenever, I was like, who's this? And when they did the flashbacks, I'm like, oh, yeah, she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I forgot. I'm sorry, Escalating, but okay. I do remember you after they showed the flashbacks, though. We got Trick, of course. We got Scrap DeLeon. His hair looks atrocious, a total mess. We not gonna fix his hair. Everybody thought he looked okay. Nobody gonna make mention of his hair. Not one person. Okay. We have Karen, his mom. We have Mariah Lynn. Now, I only heard of her because I guess she was on Marriage Boot Camp with Rich Dollars. I don't remember her. I guess she has to be from New York because I don't recall her in any of Atlanta, Hollywood, or Miami. So then we also have Alexis. We have Chrissy. We got Mama Nancy Jones. She's not on this episode, but she's going to come later on. Jim Jones also going to come later on because I did see him in the previews for this season on this show. We got Tierra Marie. I didn't forget about Tierra Marie, but I was just kind of surprised. I'm just like, oh, you came out of the woods to be on this show. Listen, if you got to do what you got to do to get, to get some money, by all means, do you, boo. We have Nikki Baby. We got Gunplay. We have Jen and Fresher. They're from New York. Those people I don't know. Of course I know Chrissy. You have to know Chrissy. To watch Love and Hip Hop, I feel like Chrissy is like one of the OGs. So you have to know Chrissy. Okay, we got Lyrica, we have Chaotic, Tokyo Vanity, she does make an appearance later on in the season. We have Miami Tip makes an appearance later on in the season. We have Shekinah, we got Shay and MJ. There may be other people that comes in, but from what I've seen of the previews and all the stuff, those are the people I can recognize. So we first start off with Spice. She's doing a performance, in Jamaica. Everybody's wearing yellow. Amara comes, and it's her, Carly, Amara, and Estelita. So they're just chilling, talking about they're excited for the family reunion, all that stuff. That's cool. That's fine. Amara and Alan are no longer together. I'm glad you came to your senses, Amara. Good job. I guess Spice is still with Justin, but I didn't really hear what was going on. Listen, he didn't come with her, but I guess when she get back to the stage, she gonna be right back with Justin. So I don't know if this is her free pass for the week or whatever the case may be, but he ain't come with her. So she gonna do what she do, and we see that later on in the episode when she letting Chaotic flirt with her, and she kind of flirting back. So we'll get to that at the end of the episode, the review and whatnot. Okay, and we see Lyrica. She's talking with Tierra because I guess they're cool. Obviously, they were on the same season. And her and A1 are officially divorced, which we already know about that. If you have some type of hearing of what be going on in the blogs. And she's not dating, but she does have friends. Meaning, well, I interpreted that as you got some sneaky links. And if that's the case, Lyrica, do you, boo? If that's what you... Okay, good for you. I'm happy for you. We move on to Tierra, because after that, everybody meets up on the beach to kind of hang out. And I thought they had caterers cooking and stuff, but I guess that's not the case. So everybody just sitting, chilling, talking, waiting for Trick to come with some fish because he was supposed to catch some fish. He didn't show up with that. We'll get that to that in a second. But I guess Tierra just drinking. She ain't eating food. So, when you be drinking alcohol, just be going straight to the dome, to the body, all that stuff. So pretty much she was drinking. She got a little drunk. We got producers asking her in the confessional, how's your sobriety going? Are you still... What did they ask her? Did I get it word for word? Probably not. But is she struggling with her sobriety? She says no. But the way she was acting on the beach, I don't know, because she was walking straight, but you just stumbling, you standing still, and then you just tumble to the floor. Well, to the ground, the seashore, in the water. And then you want to say, oh, you intentionally wanted that to happen. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Tierra, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you say. At this point, Tierra, listen, we already dealt with you for 4 seasons of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Yes. You're perfectly fine. You're sober, and then you want to let us know, but you're on vacation. You gotta drink and all that stuff. Because you don't want to be on the sidelines. Just say you want to drink, because don't make up the excuse you don't. There's so many people, y'all don't even understand. There's so many people who don't even drink, who still can have a good time, who still can be good vibes. So, no, it's not the fact that, you don't want to be on the sidelines. Because, honestly, I feel like if you really would to be like, I don't want to drink, I'm not trying to drink, but I still want to have fun, I feel like people would respect that. They wouldn't coerce you to drink. And you can still have a good time. So, no, you chose to drink because you want to drink, because you love some alcohol, which, that's on you. You're a grown-ass woman. You could do whatever you want to do. But don't be trying to make it seem like, oh, if you didn't drink, it was going to be terrible. Maybe for you, because you like to drink and stuff. But don't put it on, no. That's just all Tierra. Anyway, moving on. Gunplay, he lets us know he has a situation with Trick. I guess what happened was... Trick got an Airbnb, so Gunplay rented it or whatever the case may be, stayed there for a night, and, he trashed the place. So, I don't know if he just left and did, I would assume so. I doubt he cleaned it up, so I'm pretty sure he left it for Trick to clean up. Trick probably had to get some people. I don't know if Gunplay got his security deposit back, or whatever the case may be, but Gunplay... You trash the place. If you're not gonna clean it up, at least leave an extra couple $100 for Trick so he can get cleaners to come clean it for your mess that you created. But at least he does seem like, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to do all that. I was in a different time and place at that point in my life, type of thing. So he does seem kind of remorseful, somewhat remorseful. So all right, it is what it is. But everybody's hanging out, and then Trick finally shows. It's nighttime at this point, okay? Everybody met up when it was daylight, okay? The sun hasn't set yet. None of that happened. And then now it's nighttime, and Trick comes with a little backpack, looking all defeated. So then, goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And everybody's like, where's the fish and whatnot? He didn't bring no fish. He, I guess wherever he was at in the sea, nobody was biting or whatever. You really want him to go catch fish? Who was gonna cook it? Oh, y'all have money. Y'all could have got some catering over there. I thought there was some chef who was cooking stuff up when we first saw y'all at the beach. Now they probably gone because their time's up. You could have got food catered to the beach and y'all could have just been eating good food. So now you got everybody hangry and, just drinking up a storm, got no food in their belly. So, like I said, all the alcohol going to the body, the head. And then, of course, we're going to have some drama that comes with it. So they play a game called Do or Drink. And pretty much it's Jenga and it has words on it and then action things, whatever. And then you either do it. And if you don't, you got to take a shot or finish your drink, whatever the case may be. So I guess Trick went and he got a wild card or whatever. And I guess it was for someone to show what's underneath their dress. So he chose Amara. So she showed that she ain't wearing no panties or whatever the case may be. Trick liked the game. And he said for the longest he's been wanting to, put his hands on Amara, sexually. And, he just been wanting to do it for the longest because he loved him some chocolate. And I'm just like, Trick, why do you tell us these things? We don't want to know. I'm still traumatized from you telling me you let people eat your ass. I mean, not that you let them. The fact that they do it willingly, unless you pay them to do it. I don't know what you got going on behind closed doors. But okay. Yes, Trick. Listen, a lot of people have be fantasizing about Amara. I'm sure a lot of people do. And I'm sure you do too, Trick, but I'm just getting the visual when you was talking about it, and okay. Thank you, Trick. Thank you so much for the visual. But we have Estelita, I guess the next whatever card that she got or whatever the case may be. She let it be known that her and Safari done did the do. Okay, and we already knew Nikki Baby did the do with Safari. Then they try to say Amara did. And Amara was like, no, don't put me in this. I'm not in this. I never done nothing with no Safari. Listen, Amara don't want to do nothing with no Safari or Trick. Okay, so they could be in the same category for all she cares about. So I'm like, Escalator, I'm not surprised. Okay, some people were on Twitter was like, oh dang, for real. Listen, I don't put nothing past nobody. And when we talk about the cast of Love and Hip Hop, they all intermingle some way, somehow. So at this point, if someone were to say they F somebody from the same damn show, even though they're from different cities, even though Safari been in all 4 cities at this point, I'm not going to be surprised. Especially we talking about Safari. He probably done F half of the Love and Hip Hop cast of all 4 cities, for all we know. So that's not surprising to me whatsoever. But we have Carly. She has the issue with Mariah Lynn. So I guess the issue with Mariah Lynn is Mariah Lynn said Carly is messy. Okay, we didn't get to the little riffraff yet. But when Mariah Lynn and Alexis went to go say hi to everybody, Carly was able to hug Alexis, but when Mariah Lynn tried to hug her and say hi, Carly turned the cold shoulder. She like, I ain't effing with her. So Mariah Lynn just like, wow, I didn't know I would come here and have a problem with anybody. Well, you know what? There has to be someone who has some type of drama on this show for any type of season of anything Love and Hip Hop, Mariah. So you were the chosen girl, the it girl. You were the chosen it girl to have the issue with Carly. So then we also have Tiara. She has an issue with Alexis because, Masika, Alexis got problems with Masika. So Masika is Tiara's girl. So they're such because Masika, her girl, got a problem with Alexis. It looks like Tiara got a problem with Alexis too. And because on social media, someone said, oh, how you feel about Tiara Marie? And I guess Alexis was like, who? Oh. So that's the big whoop of why Tiara is upset. Because of people on social media said they don't, who said who. And Tiara got a problem. So while Tiara is explaining her little riffraff with Alexis, Nikki is trying to speak some truths to Tiara, saying it is not that serious. Stop being petty. And Tiara keep talking about she want to F Alexis up so bad. For why? Tiara, for why? But then again, she drunk. She's not drunk, but she got alcohol in her system. So anything Tiara really says when she has alcohol in her system, I'm going to take with like 3 buckets of salt because Tiara tends to just be kind of aggressive when she drinks. So therefore, okay, I don't, Nikki, just let it go. You know, I always say in all my reviews, you cannot ration or talk logical with a drunk person. So just let her be. Let her do her little rant saying she want to F Alexis up so bad. Alexis, stay over there. We'll keep Tiara over here so there won't be no drama. But, they did have a little back and forth with her, Tiara and Alexis. And then Mariah Lynn was like, okay, since we getting it out all on the table, so Carly, what's the issue? So then that's when Carly's upset and tells her, like, you call me messy on social media. So Mariah Lynn was like, you are messy. Carly goes berserk a little bit and just says, but you don't know me to be saying all that. Carly, I know you're probably doing this for the TV show and whatever, but Carly, please. Carly, please. Who are you trying to convince here? Yourself? You know you messy. Mariah Lynn knows you messy. Your friends know you messy. Your daughter knows you messy. I know you messy. The whole world knows you messy. So don't try to act like what Mariah's saying is absurd. Your friends tell you to your face you messy. Shekinah, all of them, be the main one saying you messy. So you know you messy. We talk about you every season. I was going to say day and night, but Carly, we talk about you so much. We all know you messy. You know you messy. So don't act like what Mariah's saying is just astronomical that you've never heard that from before. Wow, I can't believe people on social media can really state. You must not like me then. You must not like nobody on YouTube who be saying the same thing Mariah be saying. Actually, worse. There's some YouTubers who say it a lot worse. Who read you for filth. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. But you must not like them either. But okay. So they go kind of back and forth, and Spice has to interject and says they need to calm down and they need to regroup, come back tomorrow and be refreshed. And I'm just like, everybody's tired, drunk, and hangry. Okay, we drinking alcohol. We not eating no food. There's not even no snacks to chew, no crackers or nothing. So everybody's hungry / hangry, drinking with nothing else in their stomach to soak up the alcohol. And they tired because, they just got there that day. They probably jet lagged or whatever, especially the people from Hollywood, all that stuff. So, give them a break too, Spice. Give them a break. But then we get everybody going to their rooms and whatnot. Tiara is telling Amara and Christy her beef with Alexis. Amara's just like, that's not enough to be acting like this. Christy agrees. And I guess they try to speak some sense into Tiara, whatever. And I mean, once again, she is a little bit under the influence. So why are we trying to be logical with someone who probably is not logically in their rational brain because, they got a little crunk juice in their system? Let's save the conversation for tomorrow, folks. Okay, in the other room, we got Alexis talking with Mariah Lynn about, the issue that Tiara has with her and vice versa. Mariah Lynn telling Alexis the issue that Carly has with her and how, the elderly need to understand they're too grown to be acting like this. Mariah Lynn talking about they're the it girls and whatnot. It girls for what exactly? What is this, high school? Middle school? The it girls. Yeah. Yeah, I even put that in my notes. It girls, question mark. I don't know what the heck she talking about. But okay, you guys are the it girls, sure. That's like someone saying I'm the captain of the cheerleading squad. Okay. Congratulations, I guess. Sure. If you want to be the it girl. Okay. Okay. They're too old to be acting like that, but you not too old to be saying you the it girl? Okay. Anyway, and the lastly between them, they make fun of Gunplay because he did try to interject, and I guess he wanted to see them fight. I mean, I get the issue of like, okay, Gunplay, you should kind of stay out of this, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, don't be making fun of Gunplay. Don't make fun of Gunplay. I actually like Gunplay. Don't make fun of him. And then you see, of course, they're going to pan to Gunplay walking on the beach alone. I feel like he's just trying to have a good time, good vibes. And, he didn't really have any guys to talk to. So he's just chilling, whatever. But Don't make fun of gunplay, but of course, they're the it girls slash mean girls, whatever. So they're gonna talk about whoever they want to talk about. Anyway, we get to Carly and Scrap. They got Scrap De Leon. They have a sit down, they talking and whatnot. And I guess Carly calls out Scrap for wanting multiple women. He's talking about, oh no, he didn't say he want multiple women. He said he want multiple wives, and there's a difference. I mean, legally, I guess, essentially the same thing. You still talking to multiple. Well, you're actually with multiple women, so it's not really different. It's going to be the same set of multiple women as opposed to maybe different females you just f here and there all over the damn place in these streets. But okay, whatever you say, Scrap De Leon. And anything else that they talked about? Carly bids him a good night. I guess he's trying to shoot his shot with her and whatnot. But Carly ain't trying to have it. But she always likes to play hard to get. But then behind the scenes, probably in the middle of the night at like 2, 3 in the morning, she'd be going to his hotel room or his room to, get one lick off or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm not putting nothing into the universe. I'm just saying in my head, in my brain, that's what I'm thinking. Like, she wants to play hard to get on camera to make it look like these guys be all up on her jock when it's kind of like maybe reversed. Because in closed doors, I feel like she'd be the one going to knock on their door at night and ask to come in to have some good time. Yeah. And lastly, we have Spice and Karen. They're swimming in the pool. Amara comes to join them, and they're just talking and whatnot. Chaotic pops up out of the blue, and come to find out he tested positive for, March 2020, what done happened when everything shut down. So for that situation, he got it. So, of course, he had to be quarantined. But, he was looking from the balcony and he was like, actually not filling up on Spice, but he was looking all up on Spice, shooting his shot, kind of flirting a little bit. And it didn't seem like Spice would shut him down either. Maybe it's because he's just in the balcony, so he can't come down to do nothing. Maybe if he was there like face to face, it might be different. But she was letting him flirt. It seemed kind of like she was flirting back and whatnot, laying back in the pool with her legs wide open and stuff. And he was liking what he was seeing. Amara and Karen looked like she was like, okay, I'm too grown for all this stuff. I don't got time. Amara was just laughing like a little, like your friends do when they're like, okay, girl. So that's what happened. And that was the end of the episode. So, I mean, that first episode, it was interesting. It kept me entertained for the hour. And this season looks like it'll be interesting. It looks like it'll be the best season. This is me talking very highly. But so far, it seems like it'll be the best family reunion, Love and Hip Hop edition of all 3 seasons of this show. That is it. We'll see. I hope I don't put my foot in my mouth because I feel like I always say this in the beginning of like all seasons and then I get disappointed later on the line. So I hope not, but we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching this. This is the end of the review, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on the first episode. Are you going to watch the rest of the season with me? Please do so I'm not the only one because I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who watches these shows. So if I'm not, please just confirm with me that I'm not the only one. Anyway. Other than that, be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. Have a great rest of your Monday night, even though it's almost over. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.